Good morning! We are off to the SOS house and then, or village, and then off to internet. I think that's going to be pretty much our schedule. I always thought that it didn't snow in Africa because it didn't get cold enough. It does get cold enough. I figured out that it doesn't snow in Africa because it gets cold and dry. Like heels cracking till they bleed painfully dry. So if you come, you're going to want something like this. It makes your feet happy. That's why it's called Happy Feet. So who knew puzzles could be so educational? I'm on the puzzle part of the class. Like, she breaks the class into like 3 pieces. So there's the kids doing math with her, and there's the kids doing blocks, and then I do puzzles. And I do one-on-one puzzles with each kid, and it's really fascinating to see them figure out like where things go and if they're like shape-oriented or puzzle-oriented. So like if they try to do the same shape in all the places on the puzzle, or if they pick a place in the puzzle and try all the shapes in it, all the pieces. It's kind of cool actually. I have a lot of fun with the puzzling. And they're learning like colors and shapes and sizes and logic and stuff. It's cool. Yep. Oh, and watches. They love watches. They love sitting and counting to my watch, like the seconds, except they can only count to 10. And after 5 minutes you're like, you could have gotten to 300 by now. And then you send them to go play. But it's really cool, like they all like gather around and watch my watch. It's fun. Okay, so the food that I'm about to take a picture of called... Okay, so the picture I'm about to show you is a food called stampa and beef stew. And the Lisa that I thought was named Lisa is actually Alisa. So there's Alisa, Alicia, and Nisha. It's fantastic. Different voices you use. I noticed it today. Like, I use a different voice for when I'm speaking to the camera, and when I'm speaking to the Americans, and when I'm speaking to the adults here, and when I'm speaking to the children here. I use a different voice for each of those groups of people. And it's not because I want to be a different person, or because I'm hiding some emotion, or anything like that. It's just, when I speak to them, I want to speak in a way that they understand. I want to be clear in what I'm saying. So I speak usually mimicking them in some way. And it occurred to me that God does the same thing. For all the different situations and people that there are in the world, He speaks to them in a way that's clear. And He speaks to me in a way that's clear for whatever situation I find myself in. And that's why we hear Him in so many different ways and places. So I guess today, God has multiple voices, and they're very clear to us.